Well, Ben, I'm going to toss this to you because there's lists in the summer, and there's a specific list that comes out every year that's composed by, I think, the NFL players all vote on it. NFL players, NFL coaches. It's an NFL Network thing that they do every year called the NFL Top 100. And I don't know if this is one of the worst lists I've seen, but definitely at the top. It's got a lot of people buzzing. And especially you. You're not very too fond of it, and I'm going to toss it to you on what you've seen from this list and who is the number one player in the NFL from last season.
Yeah, it's why players play, coaches coach, and the rest of us just evaluate. Because I don't really understand the NFL Top 100, and we were never going to talk about it because I thought that they were at least going to get the number one spot right. But they put that person number 4. So number 10 was Max Crosby, Travis Kelce, 9, TJ Watt, 8, Trent Williams, 7, which I think is still pretty low for him. Chris Jones, 6, Myles Garrett, 5, Patrick Mahomes, number 4, Christian McCaffrey, number 3, Lamar Jackson, number 2, Tyreek Hill, number 1. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I think once you said Patrick Mahomes at 4, I think I just
invalidates
my ears.
Invalidates the entire list. It doesn't matter where they put anyone, because if you can't put the guy who Nick Wright had a really good tweet of this. This also means that the top 3 is Tyreek Hill, Mahomes beat in round 1, Lamar Jackson beat by Mahomes in the AFC Conference Championship game, and Christian McCaffrey beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl are all listed ahead. 2-time MVP, 3-time Super Bowl champion, and 3-time Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, look, what are we doing?
It just feels like jealousy, right? It just feels like jealousy to this point where it's like, what are you doing? You really don't think the best player in the league is Patrick Mahomes? It should be Patrick Mahomes. The second spot is vacant, and then the third. That's how big the gap is no one deserves to be number 2. And then Tyreek Hill, number 1. A player cannot be number 1 who is directly his performance is directly correlative to Tua Tagovailoa's. It baffles me that this is the case. And so it's just something I wanted to talk about because it just discredits the entire list. Whoever it was anywhere. The Cardinals had one player. Budda Baker was in the 89th spot or something like that, which even just leads me to believe as well, they really weren't paying attention because
why is he on the list?
Budda Baker wasn't even the best safety on this team last year. So
yeah, he shouldn't even made the Pro Bowl. It should have been the guy, Winfield, out of the Bucks.
Oh, yeah.
He should have made the
Antoine
Pro Bowl over
Winfield.
him. Look, I mean, lists are lists. I think even ranking the NFL top 100 players is tough. But, yeah, you're right. Mahomes has got to be 1. I think Tyreek Hill, the way they use him and the yards after catch is definitely something that sets him apart in the league. I agree. I think he should be top 5 player in the league, maybe slotted at 4. I think McCaffrey's definitely got to be above him. But Lamar Jackson, the MVP season, I get it. But to have, just based on quarterback rankings itself, to have Lamar Jackson over Patrick Mahomes, what are we doing?
Tyreek Hill, 4 years, got a new deal this morning, $106 million guaranteed for a 30-year-old wide receiver. It just continues to baffle me what the Miami Dolphins are doing. You either believe in Tua Tagovailoa or you either believe in Tyreek Hill. Paying both guys that ridiculous amount of money is going to cripple you. Just insanity.